flickers. And it all has to do with the difference in frequencies. Here in Asia, it runs at 50 hertz, the electricity frequencies, and the camera is at 60 frames, matching the video. I don't know how to use the Streamlabs software well enough to fix that as of yet, but I'll figure it out eventually. That is my own voice. Let me fix that, get rid of that echo. Okay, so we're going to do 3 games in one day. I'm going to try to. I'm going to get interrupted by dinner. This is the first day since that lunar holiday where I've actually got to kick back. So let's drive Twitch's copyright AI crazy by playing some hip hop, some country rap while I do my routine in Final Fantasy. And then I'm gonna try the hunt for the first time. I bought it a couple days ago for a few bucks. Been meaning to try that out, and then I'll cap it off with some City of Gangsters. So my routine consists of essentially just doing the duty roulette. It might be a good time for PvP, I'm not sure, but it gets better as it gets later. So I'm going to do the first 2 first. Let me check my Wondrous Tales. I got a brand new book to fill in, and I have until the 7th to do it, which is plenty of time. So let's roll. Queuing as a tank, and I believe tank is the adventurer in need, so it should be a quick queue. And I am in this zone for a reason. I am doing some of the storyline from the older content, which I guess I can read through it while I wait. This should be quick queues. As long as I do it with the class, there's the kill, that I queued as, I won't miss the cutscenes. If I switch classes due to level requirements and try to do quests, and I'm in the middle of a cutscene, I have to skip the cutscene or let the queue auto withdraw, which penalizes me. So, helpful tip when playing this game: if you're gonna quest, try to quest with the class that you queued, or don't queue at all. It's always a viable option. There is 2 ways to go here. I'm guessing we go upstairs. Hello, my name is Vanter Macabre, and I will be your tank today. That is the way out. Nope. Okay, I see the blue dot on the map here, so he knows where to go, where we don't. I am your tank today, so that means I will lead the crew. So I'm expected to know the dungeon, expected to know the mechanics, expected to know how to pull, which is never, rarely the case. Not never, but rarely. Some of the really stuff from the original 2.0, I know very well. But when it gets much newer than that, I don't know too well. Playing it as a tank is a good way to learn, though. It's a very important role. These creatures can hit me, and I don't take much damage, and I have a lot of different abilities I can use to mitigate a lot of damage, whereas they do not. So I have to make sure the creatures are hitting me. And it didn't work out. That didn't work out well at all, did it? I got a raise, but I think it's going to be too late. The healer's already down. Just die. I'll pull them all again, but they're going to die. Well, you see how well that went. And you know what I'm going to do as soon as I'm dead? I'm going to run it back and do the exact same thing. This healer better be ready this time. Ascend. Okay, I'm going to do it again. These guys need some battle training, apparently. This is how we did it in the old day. This is how the heavy raiders do it. We pull a lot, and if the healer can't keep up, then they'll learn. There is some things that I could have done to further mitigate damage, which I will do this time. My sprint off cooldown would be very handy right now. I'm going to wait for the healer to keep up. catch up. I'm going to pop a defense because I am getting hit in the back. Basically what I'm going to do here now is once I collect everybody, is I'm going to pop my invincibility cooldown. What doesn't make me invincible, it just makes it so I can't drop below 1 HP. When you see those eyes, you want to put your back to it because it's usually if you're staring in my direction, you're going to get hurt a lot ability. We did a lot better that time. I hit almost all my cooldowns. Actually, that's not even true. I had some more to mitigate. The healer was on top of it. To be fair, I gave him a little bit more time by popping my can't drop below 1 HP cooldown. Because there were several times in that fight where I would have. I'm just going to tank this. I popped one mitigation and just took it to the face. I don't know if I should be taking this one to the face though. We're going to find out. And it still hit me, so I think you're just supposed to take it. I mean, losing a lot of DPS, which is damage per second right now, by using my healing abilities on my attacks. I already got 2 DPS down. To no fault of my own, of course. I think the healer is maybe new to his class. It's fine. This is gonna hurt. Healer needs to put some heals up on himself and on me. Might be a rough dungeon. The healer is doing horribly, keeping the DPS up. Earlier I said it was my responsibility to keep the enemy off the DPS, but there's only one enemy and I have full aggro. So this is all mitigation. The healer needs to be keeping the DPS up. Because that's damage the whole party's going to take. Start paying attention to where I'm going. Drinking my legal amphetamines today. 247 High Bombay. It's the greatest energy drink outside of Redline. I really like this one because it tastes like coffee. This healer has the audacity to pull, which is very surprising for a healer that can't keep people up. I don't like the fact that I'm getting down to half-life. There's really no reason for that. But I know how I am as a healer too. I really, really like to mess with the tank. And I don't do it on purpose, but I will let the tank edge very close to death because I'm busy DPSing myself. So if he knows what he's doing, which he hasn't proved thus far, it's actually an okay way to heal. Back in the day, of white maging. White mages were great at DPS because they had a cleric stance. You could switch between a DPS stance and a healing stance. It was awesome. I was so good at that class that I would rival DPS numbers while keeping the party alive. But that was back in the day. That was back when I really knew this game, which is not the case now. And that was when I played one class only, too. Now I'm playing 4? I'm not sure. Been focusing this warrior a lot lately. See how low he's letting me get? He can do it. More power to him. Those abilities can be stunned, but my stun is on cooldown. Normally I like to use my stuns if they point the cones. I'm going to stand here for a second and give him an opportunity to heal, to bring me to full life. He doesn't want to do it. This is a bad healer. He needs to bring me to full life before I start pulling. He should be putting me at full life right now. Not impressed. He will not be getting my accommodation today. Normally, what you do, what's good manners, or not manners, but etiquette, that's probably the correct word, is tank commends healer, healer commends tank, and DPS commend each other. That demon eye is going to hit me because my shadow orbs behind me were taken by the DPS, who should be taking these ones over here. That's another etiquette flaw, right? Bad etiquette right there. Because I'm back here, so one of these would be mine. They would not be taken. My job is to keep the monster's attention forward on me. They should make me run all the way over there when they should be behind them to begin with. I'm just full of complaints today. But it's all true. This is all MMO etiquette. Comment if you agree. I've probably been playing MMOs since before my co-players here were born. It's likely. I don't know. Maybe they're still in diapers. But I've been playing MMOs for a long time. Back when MMOs were hard, and if you wanted to progress in MMOs, you were essentially forfeiting your real life. Which I kind of did. Can't move. One thing it is worth mentioning, I am playing with the Razer Naga MMO mouse. It has 12 buttons on the side. And you see these 3 bars right here. And I have a 3x4 grid on my mouse. So these bars match my mouse buttons. And then I'll use shift for this row and control for this row. So I can easily know where my abilities are. It's very helpful when you're playing multiple classes. I can look down and know which buttons to push on the mouse for what abilities. Doesn't mean I know what all the abilities do. I do, but it's not always the case. Sometimes, like for example, I might switch to Bard, and even though I'm level 80 something Bard, it's been so long I don't know what a lot of abilities do. But Warrior I got down. I've been using Warrior almost exclusively for a couple weeks. I do use White Mage in PvP though. and I'm just now starting to get used to the new PvP, especially the new White Mage style in PvP, which is very, very aggressive, and I like it. I like it a lot. So I will be doing one of those. Stunning, that did not work. I'll just take it. My S seems to be unresponsive sometimes. I always skip cutscenes unless it's fresh new dungeon to me. But when there's a cutscene, you have to wait to make sure everyone's out of it. It's just politeness. The game has a way of rewarding you. If it's somebody that's new to the dungeons, of course they would want to watch the cutscenes. And the game rewards the other players by giving them extra tombstones for having a new player. This guy's pulled aggro on him. I can't seem to get the aggro off of him. Maybe that guy's unaggroable. I used provoke on him too, which is automatic pull all aggro. So yeah, these guys are unaggroable. Whatever that guy was. So they gotta hit this scepter right here, which they're not doing, or I'm gonna take a lot of damage. Okay, now he's figured it out. Okay, now will I have enough time to get out of it? I did. Good, very lucky. Cutting it close. Okay, same thing again. This is a random selection. 2 of us have been selected, and we have been released. I guess we have to kill this too. Let's kill it. Level up. I think I just hit level 70, which means it's time for a fresh round of gear. I don't think I have the tombstones to do it. I know I have the crafting mats, because I'm crafted to level 80. But I have all my retainers locked. You have to pay an extra $1 a month per retainer, and there's like 8 retainers. It might be $2 a month. So I'm not crafting right now, I'll just use the tombstones. Get better gear anyways, I think, or equivalent. It's close enough not to matter. So that's level 70. The good news is I already selected level 70, so I don't have to worry about gear. For my next roulette, I have 894, level 70, so I think I need to go to Kagain. Problem is I need to start this quest or I'll lose the location. So let me start this quest real quick. Let me get an objective on this quest. If I remember this quest correctly from last night, I was running 2. They lost something. It's a very common quest in MMO. Something's lost and you gotta go find it. I just got up with all the previous expansions Hildebrand content, and boy, that shit's funny. I like that a lot. Okay, let's go to Kagain and update my gear. I have most of the content done for the last expansion. This expansion, I have maybe 1%. I mean, that's probably exaggerating. On the higher side, it's less than that. I'm rounding up. Okay, so I'm looking for level 70 gear, and I think this should be it. Scathing gear, item level 400. Yep, this will be the best gear. I mean, this is 405. require some other mats, which I'm not. It has to do with raiding. You get these drops when you raid. I haven't raided since 2.0. And I probably won't raid this expansion either. It's too hardcore for me. That's one thing I like about this game. It's very casual. The most obvious thing to upgrade first would be my weapon. Finished by 30% when levels 30, 70 and below. Okay, so I need new earrings. So this earring is now not giving me my experience boost. And this might be a pay-to-win item too. I may have got it in a collector's pack, or I got it through an achievement bonus. I'm not sure. I don't remember. So 260, 255. Let's do the weapon first. So that's weapons about all I'm gonna get. A weapon and a ring, I guess. 255. We're gonna need 2 rings. Let's get the first one. And I'll slowly get this guy's gear up to date. Not that it fully even was to begin with, because I still had pretty. You see, I was crafted here on the bottom. I would use my finger, but you wouldn't see my finger. But the bottom of the tooltip that comes up when I hover says my name on it. So that means I made those rings. And you see there are 5 item levels better or less than the best for level 60. So the crafting gear is pretty close. Anyways, let's get these equipped. Just look at my inventory is getting a little full too. So, and I don't see those items, so that means they went straight to my armory. So that'll be easy to change then. Recommended gear. Wow, you know what? I completely... I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. What item level's that? 400? I have a lot of 390 gear, because I forgot I leveled Paladin to 80. So I just use the Paladin gear. Like so. So I really wanted to upgrade them. I did need the axe, so the ring was kind of a waste of money. But it was 400 and my other gear is 390. So I really don't need to spend elegant tombstones. It's close enough. I'm going to take them straight to 80 and then swap out that gear again. Let's reassign the gear to warrior. Let's check off what I may have completed, which is a level 50 dungeon. And let's go on to the next one. Instant queue. I like that. Always gotta wipe the mustache. So like lift it up like this to drink. Should see when I drink beer. It's like the Got Milk commercials. They always say stuff in Japanese. I'm not sure what they're saying. Probably just saying hi or good luck. The Japanese are very polite. I'm too lazy to type anything, and they are too. What they do have is macros, which is what I should take the time just to make one real quick. It says hello, have fun, good luck, and all that stuff. It's a very, very polite culture. We don't do that in America. In America, it's just, okay, we're here, let's go. We don't say anything, and we just get to it. Good update on my second life, or 4th or 5th or 7th life, my alternate reality life in Final Fantasy, is I did manage to get one of those houses when they added 1,600 new lots. And I got an Ishgard too, and it's unfortunate too because there was some in Kulgain that didn't get picked up. So that means if I would have put a little bit more effort into it, I could have got a more ideal spot. But it's okay. I plan on making the theme of my house very, very dark anyways. I'm gonna dress my warrior type retainers up in some like really black spiky armors and just make it look pretty intimidating. I guess I will follow their lead on how to do this. Good. wonder if I could have pulled through that. I don't think this dungeon wants me to pull big. Oops, I went the wrong way. And they have to follow me because I'm the tank. So sorry, guys. I did take that to the face. So the healer too. Or what class is that? I don't know what that symbol means. There's so many new classes in this game that go back 3 expansions that are still new to me. So I'm going to be playing this for a while. I'm just not going to let my subscription falter, even if I don't play it for a week, which sometimes is the case. I don't think I've gone more than a week. But I'm just not going to let it expire anymore. It's decent enough past the time I want something to do. Listen to some music. Mindlessly run abilities. Do my rotations. Just progress. Doesn't matter. It's $20 a month. It's an hour at my job. For something I enjoy. I'm playing this game since beta. Very cliche term people say. I'm playing this game since beta. But it's true. I think beta was like 3 days. I don't know. It might have been called early access. But maybe there was an actual beta for this game and I did play it. And then they shut the game off. I think I do recall there being a beta. And they shut it off for a few weeks or a month before official release. And then I got 3 days early even then. Because I bought the collector's edition. This guy's pulling. It's a good thing there wasn't a cutscene. Nothing like jumping in, pulling, and going to do a cutscene and have the monster beat you in the face while you're trying to escape, quit the cutscene. What's happening to this guy? You gotta kill the leg? Okay. Kill the leg. Ah, this would have been a good time to bust the big damage abilities. By that, the 2 abilities I just used, but I coupled that with the Berserk ability, which is right here. But I already popped it. I hear there's a new feature in this game to where you can experience some of the old content, how it was experienced when it was first released. And I'm actually very curious and excited to do that again, because that stuff when it first came out was hard. See the healer alive? Okay, good. I'm gonna save my big damage until he's on his back again. If the fight lasts that long. Because one thing you gotta realize is we are all over geared. You know, I switched into my old paladin gear. I mean, that was near near the best gear you can get. Obviously, the best gear was 400. Then 405 would have been the rating gear. So, I mean, as the gear treadmill progresses and the item levels get higher and higher, I'm not paying attention. That old gear that was super strong and you just grinded your ass off to get just becomes absolutely worthless. Because look how easy it is to get. Now, the gear at the level 90, which I am not near. Actually, that's not true. I am near level 90 because I've been PvPing on the White Mage. But anyhow, it's not like I have access to any of the dungeons because I'm not doing the storyline. But that gear is, like the rating gear, is going to be really difficult to get, and I'm not going to bother. I've rated insufficient inventory space. I forgot to clear my inventory. Raiding is fun. Don't get me wrong. It is fun. But it's incredibly... It's somewhat challenging and incredibly time consuming. You got to be in a free company. That's what they call guilds in this game. That's highly organized. You got to have leaders. You got to know very difficult mechanics. There's a lot of room for errors, and the errors happen. When the errors happen like that, you know, I could count that as an error towards myself. I know if I was healing, that wouldn't have happened. I should have popped my invincibility. I just need to start always assuming that the healer doesn't know how to use their benediction. Benediction is a one button ability that'll take you from wherever you're at in your HP bar to full life. And that is a white mage too, so I'm fully aware of what white mage are capable of. There's no reason I should have went down. White mage was my main for a long time. And the reason for that is because I mained white mage in Final Fantasy XI, and then secondary Beastmaster. That way I could solo. And I met this nice Japanese guy, because I was playing in a Japanese server, and he was playing Beastmaster too, and we would duo, and we did fantastic. It was a lot of fun. Those were the days. Right now I'm invincible. You see the chain? That's why I'm not dead. He is running. I cannot believe he's doing that right now. There's the benediction. He was spamming Holly, or Holy. I cannot believe that healer was spamming Holy. What the hell is he doing? Didn't he see from the last time how big damage came at me, or how much damage came at me? He's gonna stand there and spam Holly? New healer and quit pulling the whole map. There we go. They said new healer, quit pulling the whole map. So healer boot camp. Okay, this healer is at the same level I'm at, obviously. So you're not new. You can't buy level boosts. They're gonna boot me. I just feel it. He came out with the benediction right away. New mistake there. So he is a healer. There's nothing I can do. He can't handle. Okay, so the healer has expressed to me that he cannot handle it. Now, should I be trolly? I won't. I'm not going to be trolly. And by trolly, what I mean is I'm going to go to one mob pack at a time. Which is like... I don't know. It slows me down, but it's my way of saying, oh, you can't handle it, so now I'm going to do it really, really slow. It's actually insulting. So I won't do it. But if I wanted to be trolly, that's what I would do. I'll do one pack at a time. I'll stop right here. If he's looking good, I'll move on. I have a lot of my defensive abilities on cooldown right now, and that's my fault because I did pull early. I just knew I would live through it, but I had to use a lot of my defensive cooldowns to do it. Okay. I am running mighty low off 2 packs. I just popped my invulnerability. I don't know what to do. I don't trust this guy now. Actually, I can't say he's level 80, huh? Because it's a level 64 dungeon. So that was a false statement by me. I'm not even level 80, I'm level 70. I'm gonna go ahead and keep moving. I'm gonna pull the next pack. Those guys are low enough so that some simple AoE should take those guys down quickly. Looks like they were already taken down before I even got here. There's a benediction from the healer. He has a multitude of instant high potency heals I don't think he's aware of. Okay, this guy does an ability where you gotta hit the treasure chest when he does whatever that set ability is. Not sure. So many dungeons, can't remember them all. Try to keep an eye on his cast bar. Seduce, is that it? It might be. Do I click get on this now? It worked. Yes, this is it. So I turn into this guy and see how they're all being sucked in. I was able to control myself and stay out of the AoE. So when you see Seduce, that is when you go to the treasure chest. And I'm looking up here. If you look at my mouse cursor, this is where I have my HUD set up. I have my HUD set up so the enemies is up there. So I just look up there, and then I can see what abilities they're casting as they cast. My HUD is very custom. He's doing the Seduce thing again. So I become old, so I guess I can't be seduced when I'm old. So I'm not being pulled in. Looks like they figured it out too. I should be running my act, but I'm not. Last time I did it, it was giving me a firewall problem, so I just stopped using it. But I like to see the numbers. It's one of the third-party softwares where technically it is not allowed, but they don't enforce it because it's the same information you could get by looking at the logs and using a pencil and paper. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could sit here at the calculator and pencil and paper and get all this information myself. And since I'm able to do that, they allow a program to do it for you. Oops, I don't want to go inside that. Old man, stay on the edge. It is technically against terms of service because it's a third-party tool. But it's a third-party tool that has very little effect. There's been a lot of protest. People say it shouldn't be allowed because that's how you discriminate against people that can't keep up on DPS or can't keep up on heals or don't know how to mitigate damage, so they're taking too much damage or whatever reasons. And anyways, they're essentially saying it's a snitching program. That people should be anonymous. Nobody should know who's doing what damage and who's doing not what damage. Which is a viable argument, especially in today's society. I understand how people are. Don't agree with it, but I understand it. But when you're also doing raids and all that kind of stuff too, it's very important to know how you're doing in comparison to others. And it's also very, I'm just going to pop my invincibility, so I don't trust him. But it's very important to know how you're doing so you know when you're improving. When I'm running DPS, I love to look at my numbers, and I love to see how badly I'm doing, like on Black Mage or Bard, because I know I'm doing something wrong. If I'm just oblivious, then I think I'm doing fine. But I can look at my damage and look at everybody else's damage and go, holy shit, I suck. What am I doing wrong? And then research my class a little better, get a better rotation going, and improve my experience. But for some people, that's not improving their experience. But for me, it is. So everybody's different. I just say, use it if you want to, and if you do use it, don't use it to tell other people how bad they're doing. Use it solely for your own benefit. Unless you're in part of a big guild and you're a raid leader, and you're going to say, hey dude, you're not doing enough DPS, you need to step it up or you're going to get out of the raid, which I understand too. And the person that's getting talked to like that can choose to leave the raid or leave the group, leave the guild, because the guild's too hardcore for them. Go join a casual guild. That's what I do. I join casual guilds. I'm not a raider. I'm surprised that it's allowing me to roll on these with my inventory full. I must have a spot, which doesn't make sense. Let's check. Nope, I have no room. I don't want that. Well, this new healer and myself are very lucky that these gates have prevented me from pulling the whole map. I don't remember this guy off the top of my head. Thick fog. What is this gonna do? Just hit everybody for a little bit. I assume we gotta attack these. So that's what we're gonna do. Proper MMO etiquette too, to face the boss away from the party. I don't know if I said that before. I might have. As a tank. This guy should be pulling that through me. He's got the eye. So turn away from him. So this is a new healer, and he understood to turn away from the eye gaze. I got really close to dying there. I almost feel like somebody's double boxing the healer. The healer is so slow in reactions. I feel like it's always multi-boxing. Which there's no point of doing in this game, but people do it. I did the hell out of it in Arcade, but in this game there's no benefit. You have 4 different accounts in Arcade, and would actually multi-box, laptop and PC at the same time. Now I got 3, 2 desktops and a laptop I could really do that game up if I want to no life that shit. Not gonna, of course. Problem with MMOs is they're so addicting. They're like drugs, and there's so many different other things and experiences game-wise that you want to try in life. There's so many good games out there. You start playing these MMOs, these hardcore ones, and then you miss out all these other games. And that's why I've always appreciated this game. Very easy on casuals. Like Black Desert Online, for example. I mean, you can casually play Black Desert Online, I suppose. But it's so open to min-maxing, unlike this game. It literally means the more you play, the more you're going to get out of it. This game has diminishing returns. After about an hour, this thing's getting closer to me. After about an hour to hour and a half of your time during the day spent playing this game, everything after that's diminishing. You know, you run all your duty roulettes where you get all the fat bonuses, and after that you can keep going if you want, but your rewards are a quarter of what they were the first time you ran it. You know, wait for tomorrow and go through the cycle again. You definitely can play this game all day, but you're not going to progress super fast. And if you did, it doesn't matter, because unlike BDO, PvP is an instanced event in this game, and BDO is if you step out of town, you could get attacked at any minute. And a lot of the economy, I can't leave while transform. A lot of the economy in that game is based on PvP. You have to take castles and territories and all that stuff to get massive incomes, and it's a domino effect of your gear. The more money you make, the better gear you can get, etc., etc. And it's an awesome game. I love it. But you can't do that game successfully and have a real life. Okay, I usually skip these ones. I'm just not interested. If I feel like leveling my bard, I will do some of the raids. Or if I want some extra tombstones, I usually just skip them. But I'm gonna do the front line. So I do this as a mage. I'm gonna go smoke real quick before I queue. Should be less than a 5-minute pop at this time of night. One thing I am going to do too is turn off the recorder. Just keep streaming, I'm going to stop recording. like a little sign up says hit the record button. One time I did forget and played a lot of City of Gangsters unrecorded, so I had to do a recap of what everything I accomplished, and there was quite a bit of problems. So anyways, hitting record. Let's queue up. And I'll throw these earbuds in. Is it recording? Good. We're gonna do a front line, and then we're gonna call it a night on Final Fantasy. I'll come back later, probably, maybe, before bed and do some quests. Storyline, it's like reading a Magna comic. Story's actually really good. I'm trying to take it slow. Try not to care about progressing as fast as I can, like I used to care. There's no point. I had a lot of gold, a lot of gil before I switched data centers, and I can only take a limited amount. And I played this game a couple years ago here in Vietnam, and I was crafting to get a lot of money back, and I got it back. I was not able to afford a large house. I got a medium house, which is what I had a long time ago. That's fine. It's pretty unusual for a single player to have a medium house. Usually that would be a free company thing. It's even more unusual to have a large house, which I could have afforded way back when I cared. I do care now. I'd rather have the large. But I barely started decorating my medium, so what the hell would I do with the large? Put a couple of retainers in there, a couple of vendors, and that was it. So what's the wait time look like? Less than 5 minutes. So let's put myself in a position for the storyline later. Is this what I was doing? Yes, level 74. Put myself by the next quest marker. That way I can log in later and start the quest. I'm not doing any of the new content, and I almost feel like I shouldn't even have bought the expansive, because I've done some of it, but I didn't need to. I'm doing all the old content right now. Ooh, this guy has a hunt. That means I actually have a bounty on this guy. What level is he? 70? Who's level 70? My warrior just turned level 70, right? Alright. Let's collect the bounty. That was another thing I used to really care about too, was doing the hunts every day, because you can get ones every day, you can get ones every week, and min-maxing how many seals I can get. And what are the rewards? Well, if it's the newest expansion, you can get some of the better gear that way. But the real rewards to me are like the mounts and the minions. But even in the long run, none of that matters either. Look, I got this little lantern as my minion out right now, and I haven't changed him. I've had him out since I started paying my subscription again. There are some mounts that really show your status, though, what your accomplishments. But I mean, what good is that? Is somebody gonna look at your avatar in game, and go, "Ooh, this guy in real life is so cool because he has this mount"? I mean, you're completely anonymous here. Would you rather have a cool mount, or are you driving around a Lamborghini out on the streets? I mean, you'd rather have a Lamborghini, right? It's almost meaningless. Oh, I didn't need to do that bounty. I got it 1 out of 1. All I needed was 1. How many? 3 sacks of nuts. That's 3 more sacks of nuts than I had before. Let's switch to white mage. Let's just kick back. It says less than 5 minutes, so I'm gonna trust that. Usually when it's less than 5 minutes, it really is. There it is. If it says less than 30 minutes or estimated 30 minutes, I've gone to an hour and a half. In fact, just yesterday, or 2 days ago, my air conditioner was leaking. I queued up for PvP during the afternoon when not many people play. And it was day 1 of Lunar New Year. Or was it day 2? I don't remember. So nobody was doing PvP, and it said it would be a 30-minute wait. It was an hour and a half, and I had to leave the queue because I had to pull my desk away from the wall so they could access the AC. Okay, still getting used to PvPing. I wasn't good PvPing before. I was average or below average before they made all these PvP changes. Now I feel like I'm getting a little better, and the reason for that is they put massive cooldowns on the healing abilities and made it so you have to play aggressively to maximize your healing. Because there's procs that happen. As an example, grants protect itself and nearby party members, and this is a Seraph Strike. This will leap me straight into the whatever enemy I have targeted, and that puts me in direct danger. But if I'm up there with the tank or any other party members, then they will get protect, and that reduces their damage. And it grants Cure 3 at the ready on top of my Cure 2, which is an instant cast AoE heal, and there are no AoE heals except for that one. So there's all kinds of little tricks and procs. That's just one example, and I like it. It forces you to put yourself in danger and play aggressive instead of staying in the back like before playing a healer in PvP. There's no reason for me not to jump in there right now. I'm not hitting my straight line ability. I'm not taking much damage, so let's go ahead and heal myself just once and not put my shield up, which is normally what I would do. Actually, I can disable that guy. I'm not with my party, so that's bad. So I made a bad decision. I went with the wrong party. Still wasn't paying attention. But I'm here now, so I'll heal these people. They're chasing. I'll go take that kill. So the objective of this, if you look top left, is you see circles. We are Gardania, and you get points on a timer and for kills. We get points on a timer based on how many points or points. Yeah, you get points for points. Control the points and get points. It looks like my party's blue. My allies are green. I'm gonna go where my party's at because they're easier to target for heals. Like this guy, for example, does need a heal. Just gonna give it to him. Put that guy out. We only have two where it looks like shit, I can't remember the name of that grand company. I'm taking it. Possibly gonna take damage. That looks dangerous. Where's my party at? That was actually my wrong intention, but it did work. It did get the kill. I just took a lot of damage there. This guy's not in range. I don't know where he's at. He's behind the wall, so I can't heal him. Should I dive on him? No, it's dangerous. If I dive, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna dive then shield. This will tank a lot of damage. Still getting focused, and I'm gonna die. Dive and die. Still not quite used to the timing yet, and when is a good time. A lot of guys make macros, so they alert their teams and they're gonna do something like that, which would probably be a smart thing to do, but I'm lazy. Looks like nobody's using macros right now. It's just not a good sign. I like it when people use the macros and take lead. Actually, I'm out of heals already. 2 heals and I'm out. I got 1 back. Break line of sight. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Hello, death. The party's got wiped. We have no leader. guy's gonna die. Usually if you're by yourself in this game, you will die. Still alive. Now he's dead. I got my magical wings of healings. Oh boy. Guess my soft cloth robes didn't protect me very well. I'm doing pretty well, I must say. For some reason. Oh, it's on cooldown. That's my limit break. I just remembered. That is a limit break. So it actually has to be charged. We're going to have to do something about we're only controlling 2 points. So one of their guys got an ability that sucks you in. Then almost one-shots you. What are they doing in the middle? There's something in the middle, some NPC thing. I recognized the pattern on that one, so I popped my shield right away as soon as I got pulled in. Just 2 times that skilled me. Finally, we're gonna take our second point because we lost it to the Immortal Flame. What are these people called? Just can't remember what the Red Grand Company's called. Guess I should try to use the ability that's not on cooldown. Or is on cooldown. Okay, so the point right in front of our spawn has been lost. Which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because that means none of us are dying. So we're not coming off our spawn and getting our point back. But it's a bad thing because they got real deep in our territory. Which way is my party going? My party's all over the place. A lot of hanging out in the middle. Somebody started using some macros, but I stopped paying attention. This guy's followed me. Cool. Follow me. We should be guarding this point, so I'm glad I have 2 teammates here with me. Looks like everybody's concentrating on this over here. Which is cool because if this point's not being attacked, then we're gaining points. What's the score? 531, 548? Oh, it's a Maelstrom. I can just look right here and see what their name is. We're in last place. We're edging towards second, but we're last. And we lost that big fight over there. It's unfortunate. And me standing here by myself, I guess if 1 or 2 guys come over here, they might hesitate. So I guess I'll stay here and hold this point. Okay, actually everybody's in the middle, so let's get in the middle. You see those little emblems right there? And I don't know what that is, but I know it's something. and we're supposed to be there for it. Hopefully when I get to the top of this staircase, looks like the fight's nearing its end, but hopefully I'm not coming up behind the enemy team, which is very possible. And I'm not, so that's good. Anybody needs heals? Nope. Not on my team. That is very dangerous. I feel like if I dive in that, I'm gonna die. I can dive on that samurai though. For what it was worth. Looks like everybody's leaving. The tank has an ability, one of the tank classes, where they can grab a guy with a chain, it's probably the warrior, and pull that person towards you. And what they like to do is they'll grab you with the chain and then jump off the edge, therefore pulling you off the edge too. And I assume they pop an ability that makes them invincible, because tanks have a lot of abilities like that, or mitigate damage, to where you'll die and they'll live. It's actually quite cool. The white mage can counteract that by using the shield. I found that out, or noticed that accidentally. I was soloing a tank a few weeks ago, and I just happened to pop it at the right time. He tried it like 3 times, and then I popped at the right time as he tried again. They just lost their healer. Feet electrocuted. My power strip on my footstool because I was leaking water the other day. AC. Alright, looks like we're getting our 3rd point back. 9:48. We are in the lead. We are 1st place. That's what I like to see. Looks like we've got a fight going on over here over this fight. Point with the Maelstrom. Everybody's running away, so I guess I'm gonna run away too. We break line of sight. Let's take some damage. I might not live through this. I don't have very many people around me. They did get a kill, which is good. They want that monk to die, so he's marked as 1. So I will put a little bit of damage on him, since everybody else is doing it. Put damage on this guy. I didn't even get a chance to before my team blew him up. That's good. Let's take this point, guys. Keep pushing forward. Forward, forward, forward. I'm going to dive, and hopefully they'll follow me. Taking damage, taking damage. Come on, guys. Get in there. Where's this guy at? Well, he died quick. Sometimes I forget I am a healer, and I can heal people. Let's keep it going forward, guys. I guess I'm gonna heal my allies. They're up here. Easy to target. Did we take the point? We did. Looks like we lost another point to the Immortal Flames. Right here. They're gonna come back for this point hard, because it's right next to their spawn. But I see 3, possibly 4 people going towards the other point. So I'm gonna go over there with them. Looks like we got it secured. Immortal Flames is the biggest threat right now. They are in the lead. So They're probably the ones we want to keep off our points. They're only holding 1 point right now, and they might be fighting with Maelstrom. Whoa! I went way too deep, and I'm going to die for it. Nope, nope. Shield, shield. Yep, there we go. Let's get that shield up. Heals, heals. That's what happens when you look at the map and talk. Luckily, I know what my buttons do, and I was able to live through it. Let's take this point back. $117 to $12.54. I'm not sure what score wins it, but either way, it's over in 4 minutes. People are going towards the middle, I'm noticing on the map. I'm wondering if I should be. Or are people just going there because they think something's going to happen there? And if they do that, it's just a huge mistake. So we need to be holding these points. We are in the lead. Nope, we are not in the lead right now. Looks like there's a little bit of a skirmish going on over here. We're coming up to tie on them, but the timer's running down. 3 minutes 20 seconds. Looks like Immortal Flame just lost control of the point right in front of their spawn, so that's very interesting. If we can push this point, no, there's no way in hell. Give them that point. I do see one party member up there, and he just disappeared from the map, so I assume he died, or an ally. That wasn't even a party member. But for a short time, they were gaining no points, and we are just a measly 15 points behind them right now. We need to be holding this point from the Immortal Flames. They're the only people that matter right now. And I have 2 allies around me. And here comes the flame. And they do get points for kills, so I'm not going to give them the kill. Wonder why I can't see their nameplates anymore. Those are my teammates, and I can't see their nameplates. You guys remember in the beginning of this PvP match, their nameplates were fully visible, and now they're not. I guess I should get off my horse. Let's shield up. Wasn't enough. We're still barely holding the lead. Maelstrom has taken some of our points, which was done by them. Oh, I don't know. I guess we were the biggest threats since we were winning. But Maelstrom has no chance to win this game. Whoa, hello. Were we fighting over our home point? Apparently. It looks like we're gonna win this. Not gonna chase a kill. It's almost over. Minute 10. Give this guy my 2 heals. Telling people doesn't do anything for me. I'd rather win. We're 7 points, 5 points away from the win. 8 points. The Immortal Flames is catching up. Oh, I thought we won at 1500. Look, their nameplates are back. It's got to be a hotkey. It turns them on and off. And I'm somehow hitting it. I don't know. I mean, my hand's not moving on the keyboard because all the buttons are on the side of my mouse. See how bad I did. 1/2 mil in heals. It's like mostly people are getting a mil out. Let's go damage dealt. 300k. Other healers are getting a mil out. So I got a lot of work to do to get good at this. A lot of work. It's still fun. Okay, so I'm right by my destination for my quest. Let me switch to the guy. I think I was doing it as a warrior. It's a level 74 quest though. So I'll do it as a black mage. What level black mage am I? Oh, it was actually a disciple. What's it called? I have to be a tank. Alright, so I'm going to close this down. I'm going to open up Hunt for the first time. And while this is happening, it takes a few seconds to log out. I'm going to go have another cigarette. And I'll be right back. Let's stop recording. Let's save some of that 10 terabyte hard drive space. How long does it take to make? Oh, am I being attacked? I wonder why I didn't log out. You guys can't see it. But this scissor jaws has attacked me. And I don't want to fight him, so I'm just going to run away. Back in the old days of MMOs, you could train, that's what they call it, running a train to the edge of the zone, all the mobs, because you couldn't break aggro. They quickly allowed us to, or quit allowing us to do that. It appears that I'm going to have dinner real quick. So enjoy the view of my room. How you doing? Okay, I'm back after a long dinner and cigars in the pantry. Alright, we're going to kill the music. We're going to load up the hunt for the first time. Hunt Showdown Test Service. Not what I want. I bought some sort of bundle. Apparently there's a lot of expansions. But this bundle was discount. I guess I should have got the Devil Moon bundle. Let's see how much I like the game. Alright, let's switch. Let's make myself a little bit smaller. Like so. Go to my game capture settings. Is the hunt a viable option? It is not. Let's close it. Let's wait for the game to load because it has not actually loaded yet. And let's check again. Lost my mouse cursor. See Final Fantasy still, but no hunt. Okay, let's go to capture any full screen application. What happens if I do that? The hunt is now full screen. Is it captured? Nope. Let's go back to capture specific window. The hunt. There we go. Now it's showing. There we go. As you can see, I'm trying to get my mouse off the screen. I minimized it and it actually still shows. Okay, so now we're going to play The Hunt for the first time ever. It is a PvPvE game with zombies, I do believe. Adjust until the logo is barely visible. Okay. Barely visible, so that would be all the way down. Because that's as far down as it can go. And it's extremely visible. Continue. Hunt Showdown. You are about to enter training mode. Training gets you familiar with controls, mission flow, and enemies in the Hunt Showdown. Get up to speed in a downsized version of the bounty hunt mission without enemy players. Let's start training. So, looks like we got 4 things here. It's loading. Locate target. Use dark sight to investigate up to 3 clues. Clues will lead you to the butcher. Each clue you find removes areas from the map where the butcher is not located. Number 2, kill target. Once you discover its lair, prepare to take down the butcher. The butcher is large and immune to fire. Use axes to kill it faster. Banish target. Part 3. And once the butcher is dead, initiate the banishing ritual and defend the area. When banishing is finished, pick up your reward token from the corpse. Number 4, extract bounty token. Take the bounty token to any of the 3 extraction points to escape with the reward. You can also abort the mission and extract at any time without the token to save your hunter. Excuse me. I wanted to make sure I was recording. Okay, let's do it. Preparing mission. Hi, Bombay. My girlfriend's sister invited us to go to Vungtao tomorrow, leaving at 8 a.m. And it's just too early. That means I have to get up at 6, which means I'd have to go to bed in like 2 hours. So, I'm not going to do that. Hunt, press and hold E. I got to go back to work as normal next week, so get my sleep-ins while I can. Use dark sight to clues leading your targets. Pay attention to the game. Use mouse wheel up or mouse wheel down or 0 9 keys to select equipment. Okay. Aim down sight. I assume R reloads. It does. Hopefully I didn't spend all the bullets out of the chamber. Hold V to perform regular melee attack and hold B for a heavy one. Many enemies can be easily and silently killed with melee attacks. Take out grunts with heavy knife attacks to save ammunition. Okay. Shift makes me run. Good. Wonder if I should use my Call of Duty mouse wheel or mouse setup. To heal yourself with a med kit or vitality shot, hold mouse 1. I just marked target. What is mouse 1? Check the map to the nearest supply point. Okay, let's rebind mouse 1. I don't have a mouse 1 or mouse 2. Mouse 1 is left click. Mouse 2 is right click. Okay. They just say left click. Okay, this is the mode where I look for clues, right? So is that a clue? I hear a let's check the graphical settings. Options, graphics, full screen, video memory, graphics quality, custom. Let's put it on high. Oops, let's put everything high. Took a while. Oh, that did make everything high. Okay, good. We hit apply, so let's cancel. Looks like I'm maxing at 60 frames. Is there a way to increase that? Performance stats, max at frames per second. Let's max it at 144. Since that's what my monitor can handle. I know you guys can't see the frame rate, so one of these days I'll put a widget. Looks like it's bounced between 110 to 125. Press what? F to open the gate. Barking dogs. Let's knife them. Shut up, dogs. Apparently I cannot knife them. Okay, what's the button? E. It's my clue indicator, so let's go over here. Let's knife us some grunts. Not very effective. But having fun. Live out my stabby fantasies. Let's go towards the clue. So here's our clue. Is that a good horse? Hold F to investigate. Investigating clue. Map updated. You have found the first butcher clue. With every clue found, areas with the butcher are not located. Exclude from that. Press tab to open the map. Is that me? Use dark side to locate the second butcher clue. Oh, I have an actual time limit. Hello, horsey. I saw in a trailer that the horse kicked somebody from coming up behind him. You wanna kick me? No? Should I put him out of his misery? Let's do that. Alright. Next clue. Looks like it's over here. Let's go back to my gun. Where is that clue? Over there. Okay, so that is me on the map, that little blue dot. What is going on? Do I need to reload? Is that what it's telling me? Yes, that's what it's telling me. This gun has a very slow rate of fire. Let's Let's reload it again. And press on. Let's press forward. Right over here. Looks like it's going to be in these trees, maybe. Nope. Beyond the trees. Up here in this little farmstead. Devant Ranch. I wonder if C crouches. Doesn't. Just control crouch. Yep. Might be using my Call of Duty profile for this game. A lot of the same buttons. Inside. Alright. Use F to open the gate. It's cool. Like, seem like it's getting further away. Is this it? This lantern? Nope. Press forward. Wait, F to pick up item. Can I throw it and like light shit on fire? I certainly can. That was fun. Is this where I burn alive inside here? Because this is not a gate that opens. Ha! Alright. This looks like something. Let's go out here. Maybe in here? Further along still. Hello, zombie. Let's try the pistol out. Whoa, where'd the clue go? It's inside here. Is this door? Looks like it could be. Here's our clue. Where is the butcher? Let's investigate. Map updated. You have found the second butcher clue. Investigate the third clue to reveal its lair. So that means it's not in this area, from what I understand the tooltips. What is this? Ammo resupply. Okay, so let's head in that direction. Can't pick anything up the corpses. Nope. Just a little bit of parkour. Vault right over the fence. So far, so good. Wonder how rapidly this thing can shoot. Not very. 3 bullets shy. I'm at 52. So it doesn't empty the entire chamber, if that's what it's called. So that's good. So I've noticed some games when you reload on a 6-shooter, you lose all remaining bullets. That actually legit startled me. This way. Looks like there's 2 clues this way. I'll leave some of the more fun exploration when I'm outside of training mode. This has barbed wire on it, so let's experiment. Do we take damage? We just plain old can't jump over it. Okay. Healing Waters Church, which is what I would have needed if I jumped over some barbed wire. Apparently you can kill the fauna. That's not the right word, right? Fauna is plants. The wildlife. I think this is going to be one of those games where I need to have the full wrist. Wonder if I should go into my Twitch settings and there's a setting to indicate which game that you're playing. I didn't switch those settings. I could and should do so, but I'm not a professional streamer. That's my excuse. Let's go upwards. Press F to use ladder. Is there a zombie biting my booty? Sure is. I don't like that I have to press F to do that, to tell you the truth. Should be able to just walk into it. Alright, I was right. The clue was up yonder. You have now found all the butcher's clues. Open the map to see where it is located. Use the dark sight to pinpoint its exact location. So it's going to be here, and I'm here, so I'm facing the direction. How much damage do I take from a light fall? None? A little bit of a further fall. Some. Okay. A sledgehammer? I didn't switch my pistol for the sledgehammer, right? Oh, I just pick it up and then set it down when I switch weapons? Okay. Gotta pick up the shotgun ammo. Well, I don't see why I can't. I may not be able to use it, but why can't I pick it up? Maybe I wanted to pick it up and scatter it around. I feel like I'm playing chivalry right here. Gotta time my heavy swings. Oh, there was a new chivalry type game that I wanted to play too. Free to play. I need to check that out. So many games to play and so much. Only so little Lunar New Year left. I don't know why I'm sporting the sledgehammer. It's cool. Why not? Lock Bay Docks. Butcher is this way. I want to go in the water, but there might be an alternative route. Not quick enough to kill some birds with a hammer, though that would have been cool. Excuse me. You are within close proximity to the target. Use dark sight to find out something safe to approach. The white flashing icon on the column lists for me there are no enemy hunters close to the target. It's more or less safe approach. So enemy hunters, I assume, would mean other players. Some heavy footsteps I'm hearing. This, I assume, is or would have been another player. He's got a silencer. It's the same thing I had. Did it die? No way. It didn't die. It just moved, right? That's just ammo. Well, I obviously don't want to go through the fire. Reload and run. Wait, what's melee? B. I saw a gun on the ground. What is this? Can't go through there. It's like a heavy-duty six-shooter. Without the silencer, I got 47 shots to try it out. Is there any way to get... Yes, here we go. Press F to open door, which is what I'm doing. What is this red dot here? Does that mean if I shoot it, it'll open? Nope. Let's reload. Let's go down this way. There's a lantern. Let's pick that up. Let's set this motherfucker on fire. Where is he? Excuse my Francois. Francais? Parlez-vous français? Okay, this is kind of dumb because it looks like I have to go through the fire to get to him. Okay. You just light on fire and get away from me. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk through the fire. Let's try this again, futilely. Maybe I'll jump over the fire. Ugh. Looks like I'm actively burning. You are burning. Fire can currently destroy a health chunk, therefore you should be stopped immediately. But how do I do that? Is there water? Hold F to stop burning. Ah. Let's read the tooltips. So I've lost 2/3 of my life. And I'm still on fire. Apparently I light everything on fire around me. And there's the butcher, who's probably going to kill me right now. Cool. So what is this? Reduces fire damage. Salve skin. Reduces fire damage and bird speed by 25% even when downed. Infernal pack increases the regeneration speed of partially burned health chunks. Can I select that? Why does it say the grunt was giving me the damage? Is it because I lit the grunt? No, I didn't light the grunt on fire and then catch fire. And the grunt killed me. Doesn't seem right. You will respawn at a safe point nearby. Your health is restored and your negative effects end. Wouldn't want to respawn on fire. The mission continues in its current state. Okay, let's do that. I got dinner in my teeth. He was this way, right? Okay. Alright, a few headshots on the zombies. I saw on one of the reviews for this game that it sounded like a complaint because it's a negative review, that headshot, or it's kill, always kill. I'm going to assume that's not the case on the butcher. I wonder if I could just stay out here. Should I jump through it again? It's just a training mission, right? And then put myself out, or continue trying to find another way inside? What's this door? He actually wants to light me on fire. And standing in the doorway is how you get your doorway on fire. Note to self, and note to those of you doing the training mission: when entering the doorways, immediately exit the doorway so you don't lose your only way in. Who's slathering and slobbering near me? Okay, let's get away from the doorway. He's still reloading, huh? This guy's actually really hard to kill. If I hold F right now to stop burning, then he will kill me. Right? Yep, that's exactly what happens. Run away. Hold F, stop burning. I hope you catch fire. Good, F you, man. These guns do not shoot quickly. So this is a Gamer Abroad's training mission. Attempt number 3. On killing the butcher. What the hell is that? I wonder if I need to light him on fire. Logically, it doesn't make sense because he seems like he's a walking fireball already. Uh-oh, slathering, and I'm not ready. So these guns will not auto-reload. You actually have to manually reload them. Looks like he's emptying one shell case at a time. Did he die? Yay! Alright, the butcher's dead. You now need to start the banishment in order to release the bounty token. This will take some time and reveal the location of the butcher to all other hunters. The banishment is in progress. Find a good spot and defend your position. Watch out for enemies. No. What better spot than high ground? Once banished, each target releases 2 bounty tokens, but you can only carry 1 token of the same target at a time. Once released... Okay. Is he released? Where's my bounty token? The token leaves a trail of lighting, can be tracked by dark sight. Is there a token here? Vantrum picked up a bounty. While carrying the bounty token, your dark sight ability is boosted. In regular bounty hunt missions, enemy hunters in range will appear as orange silhouette. The boost lasts for only a short time, so use it wisely. Okay, let's just the map. Check the map for the nearest extraction point and escape from there with the bounty. Okay, what's the symbol for extraction point? So there's an extraction point and there's an extraction point. So it actually makes you go quite far with this token. I do have the token, right? What that 4 is. What is that 4? In the bottom corner. I wonder if this is a team-based game too. I would hope so. Just gonna head straight south. I should be using my dark sight and looking for the non-existent hunters, right? Because there are no enemies in the training match. Wonder if this is gonna be one of those games where there's tons of training before I can actually play the real game. Which I don't mind, I understand. It's better to know into the game how to play it. I only have 2 of those numbers left. When once there was 4, I assume that means the special ability to see other hunters. A lot of the reviews in this game are talking about people how the gameplay mechanics is, or gameplay experience is essentially respawn, die, respawn, die. So we'll see how true that is. We somehow got off course. I guess that it might be considered a mini-map on the top left. Not sure. It doesn't look like it's changing in any noticeable way. Kill a bird on the way. Fail. I can hold the map and still move forward too. Can I hold the map and still sprint forward? No, that brings up Steam Overlay. Now I'm all fucked up. Okay, don't do that. I'm holding a pretty good frame rate thus far. The extraction point is near. Hurry up and survive the final countdown in order to escape successfully with your bounty from the mission. Extraction in 30. Either can't shoot him while in flight or I'm really bad. Seemed like my iron sight was on him. The tension mounts. You live to die another day. Yay me. Excuse me. This is by Crytek, huh? Didn't they make some other games that are popular? Well, judging by all the words I just read, it looks like I might actually be going into the multiplayer area. Bloodbot. I get to finish reading that. I got 50 of whatever those are. It's probably some sort of currency. Okay, select a difficulty level. So I can Well, can I pick advanced, or is that my rewards, or is that it says check mark, or is that what I need? Reward. Okay, training gets you familiar. Training gets you familiar with the controls, mission flow, and enemies within the hunt showdown. Come back anytime to practice with new gear. But remember that your progress won't be saved. Okay, simple, unarmed enemies only in fewer numbers. More ammunition, supplies, and health stations. A contract target butcher with 25% health. Lootable alternative weapons near the target's lair. Okay. Advance. More arms. So this is all the training stuff. And you get real. Ah, okay. So these are the training things, and you'll get these little tokens for completing them, and the check mark signifies that I have completed, and cannot again collect the reward. Now, if I skip training, is it permanent? Wait. Come back anytime to practice with new gear. Okay, so let's skip. Are you sure you want to skip training? You can play it again later with a different hunter. The completion reward for each training can only be obtained once. The hunter you are assigned during the tutorial will be yours to keep. Where do I change hunters? It makes it sound like I can choose a hunter right now and keep him permanently. My mouse is jammed. Let's advance. Standard mix of basic and advanced enemies. Standard ammunition supplies, number of health station. Target butcher with 100% health. So last time he only had 25% of his full health. And he was a little bit of a pain in the ass, so 4 times that would be normal. Okay, let's skip training for the sake of the video. If I was playing without streaming or video, I would have done them all. Okay, so let's pick our country. Count our region. Our continent. Regions define where your game looks for available servers. Of course we want Asia, right? Seems like my ping is lowest in Asia. Secondary region. If I don't want a secondary. Oceania. Let's not do a secondary. What happened? Did it work? Yes, I'm in Asia. 33 milliseconds. Exit lag, not sponsored. Does work with this too. I wonder if it's on. I did look for hunt servers. It's not on for the hunt. That's fine. Okay, bounty hunt. Play alone with your friends. Hunt down the boss targets. Take them out. That's what the training mission is like. Stop other players from stealing your prize. Recruit and level up your hunters across missions. Okay, quick play. Play solo in quick 15-minute last man standing games. Find and activate wellsprings to earn an easy bounty. The winner keeps their free hunter and can use them in the bounty hunt missions. Trials. Freely explore the world of hunt by yourself with no risk. Take on trials to race against the clock, face down enemies, or test your sniper skills. Master these tasks to earn exclusive rewards. Relive the exploits of notorious hunters. Okay, what's all this up here? Can't click on any of it. Training mode. To help new players find their way around the various parts of the game, being in training mode means that for the first 10 bloodline ranks, players will not lose their hunters when dying in a mission. So that's a thing, huh? You can continue learning the ropes without having to recruit a fresh hunter every time they fail. I don't like the sound of that at all. Hunt showdown can be experienced. Okay, different ways. Great for getting to know the game without other players. While quick play offers risk-free solo-only practice against others, bounty hunt is a real deal. The life of your hunter is at stake, and it's best played with friends who have your back. I don't have any friends. Let's do quick play. Event duration: Devil's Moon, the Dark Rising. As the moon once again watches over Kevin, the false saint, and shines brightly over the bayou. Mr. Chari continues his gruesome experiments, and hunters take their opportunity to do what their hearts desire. Come, hunter, vow a pledge to one of the Devil's Moon packs to end the conflict once for all. This weapon charm can be applied to all weapon types without restriction. Battle pass, of course. The bayou is soaked in blood. Choose a battle pass to receive. Battle pass, weapon charm, serpent mood memento, additional event points through Devil's Moon event exclusive challenges. Premium battle pass. Battle pass, weapon charm, 10 event levels, additional event points through Devil's Moon event exclusive challenge. So see how much blood bonds cost. So how much was the battle pass? How do I go back? I'm gonna hit escape. Shit, I wanna go back to that menu. I wanna see what this costs. It looks like it was about $10 for the battle pass, which is the same as Call of Duty. 29% off legendary knife daily deal. Up to 40% off La Luz Mala DLC. 41% off new legendary BB cell. Massive savings. Close. When an alien. Why am I getting with something big word, $10 word, fancy word with options to buy shit? I already bought it. I already paid for this game. Oh wow, now this stuff loads in with pictures. It's like Call of Duty. But will it be as fun? Let's find out. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Options to buy stuff, just like Call of Duty. Roster. Let's go back to store. Do you want to mark the content as seen? No. Yes. Recruitment. What are these things? This is free. I guess this is what it costs. So this is hire for 209. How many do I have? Hunt dollars. Let's take the free one. I don't have enough empty slots to recruit another hunter. So I saw something that said roster earlier, which is guess where I'm at now. So I have these hunters. Brenda looks like is the only hunter that actually has weapons. Okay, let's go back to events again. I want to see this battle pass thing. Okay, there's 1,500 buy blood tokens. You get 1150 plus. So you get 1150 for 120,000, which is about $6, which is not enough for the battle pass. Or you can get too much for the battle pass for about $12. Of course, I recommend that. So you actually can't buy the least amount and get the battle pass. You actually have to spend more and have excess. So how much was the advanced battle pass again? $33.75. Now, how much do you guys want to bet that I can't get $33.75? Because I honestly don't remember. Oops, let's go back with the recommended purchase. Let's see, $33.75. See, you can't. So if you want that, you got to buy 520. That's very, very predatory, and that's done on purpose. Okay, Arsenal, Springfield. Okay, these are all hunt dollars. Okay, so I buy weapons. So this is actually some high-risk stuff, which is good or bad. I don't know. I don't know yet. Buy, sell. I'm gonna take some time to explore. Manual, monstrum. Okay. I like the music. So I don't have. It's like the monster checklist, and the weapon checklist. Like events or excuse me, like achievements almost. Lobby. Challenges, no active quests. Do I need to select them? Reshuffle. Deal damage to enemy hunters. Kill enemy hunters with concertina bomb. Choke bombs, concertina bomb, collect clues. Okay. Battle pass required. 900 event points. 5 blood bonds. What's a blood bond again? What's an event point? Quest lines coming soon. Our rank is 1. Prestige 0. Got a choke bomb. Some decoys. Looks like brass knuckles. Called Dusters. First aid kit. Romero 77. Oh, I can scroll down. What's all this? Flame touched. They're all checked, and I can't seem to uncheck them. So I don't know what any of this stuff is. I think off stream, I'm going to have to watch some videos. How to do this. Alright, let's just quick play. So let's go back to lobby. We don't want to do a bounty hunt because they made bounty hunt sound like everything you did is permanent. Choose your gear. Random. So only you get a free hunter. Your hunter is a damned soul. Scavenge for better weapons. Find rifts. Absorb its energy to save your soul. Only one hunter can survive. So I can select a pistol, a shotgun, or it's a pistol, rifle, I'll get a shotgun, or a knife, or random. Let's go with a pistol. Alright, I'm gonna go smoke. I'm gonna go toke it up. 40 minutes before I even got to my first multiplayer spot. And then we're gonna play. Be right back. You talking to your sister? Talking to your sister on the phone? Not even close. I'm gonna wait because her hair dryer is really loud. Emily, you can go in the bathroom and do that? It's really loud. Can you go in the bathroom? Hey. hair dryer. She's hair drying her clothes. 2500 watt hair dryer and clothes. Okay, so now we're gonna try Hunt Quick Play for the first time. I got my weapon selected, low grade pistol. There was 3 options: random, shotgun, and melee. I have my free hunter. He cost me nothing. Quick play. Looks like you start with a damned soul is what it said, and you can save its soul by winning. I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on here. I think it's a last man standing, I believe I read. Let's search for a match. I'm connected to Asia, as you can see in the top leftish corner-ish left side, at 32 milliseconds. So that's pretty good latency for a first-person shooter. If you guys are wondering why my camera is flashing, or flickering I should say, it's because in Asia they use 50 hertz for their electricity, and I'm running this camera at 60 frames per second to stay consistent with the video itself. At some point I will get into my streaming software and fix that. Alright, we found a match. Quick play hint. Supply points are not visible on the map until you discover them. You can find the best equipment there. Good to know. Make sure to always bring a melee weapon or a tool along. Dusters are good against the emulator and hordes. To finish that, the meathead relies on the perception of leeches inside and outside its body, and their screams will attract their host. Meatheads can sense poisoned hunters nearby. If you are killed by absorbent energy, you will keep the amount you have earned up to that point. I don't know what absorbing energy is. This game has definitely piked my interest slightly. See how this goes, and if it does in fact interest me, I'll watch some YouTube videos, not my own, because I'm not going to learn anything from my own, on how to properly play this game. But I do know Call of Duty, I know it's irrelevant to this game, but Call of Duty new season comes out on February 15th, and I will be playing that. I already maxed out my battle pass this current season. This time I'll buy the battle pass that doesn't come with the 50 tiers, so actually we'll play it a little more. Hold E to use your dark side ability while in dark side your blue. The blue you can glow really, the glowing rifts. You'll need to close something. So let's go towards the rifts. I'm holding W, waiting for other players. Okay, use shift and control to crouch and space to jump. I didn't even know you can jump. Oh yeah, I did. I did that. Rise up, damn soul. Use either mouth will. Okay, that's to switch weapons. Fists. Use dark state to locate rifts and a wellspring. I hear gunshots. I don't know what the countdown is in the top left. No idea. I'm double pistoling it. I don't like that. I'm gonna go to the glow because in the training mission, that's what they train me to do, is go towards the glow, glow to the glow. I also read reviews that say when you walk out to the open, you get sniped. Let's test those reviews. It did not die. It has not died yet. Now, is there any benefit? At the point you run the ammunition, health, check the map for nearest supply point. The quick play, you can loot equipment from different places all over the map. Loot equipment is kept if you manage to survive the match. Okay. Let's reload. This game will not auto-reload when you run out of bullets. Your gun will just click, 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 and nothing will shoot. And you will sit there and mash the firing button confusedly. Because you are a seasoned Call of Duty player and you are used to auto-reloads. Sounds like I lost a little bit of my hearing a little bit. You hear the muffles? Okay, there's a fence right there. So I got a couple bullets reloaded. Hopefully that's enough to kill him. Hold F to stop burning. Let's do that now. I should kill that thing first. He hit me, so he caught on fire, thank God. So that was a horrible way to start. Looks like one of my bars is refilling, but the fourth and final one doesn't look to be. Destroyed health chunks restored upon initiating the banishing ritual must be restored for upgrade points outside the mission. You're close to the first rift. Just... What do I have in my hand? There's that clicking I told you guys about. I feel like I'm screwed right now. Does the med kit restore? How do I use it? I don't have any. It says ×3. Something started to happen. Let's reload my guns. There are other players, presumably, so I guess I should hide. Let's figure out this medkit. How to use medkit. F? No. E? Dark side. Wait a minute, I did use one, because didn't I have 4? Now I have... No, it was on button 4. Something started to happen at one point. Oops. I have no idea, man. What? This guy's shooting birds at me, and now I'm poisoned. Here. Nope, that didn't work out. Press F to stop bleeding. There's a glow right there. Let's see what this glow is. Use dark sight to look at rifts and activate the wellspring. You have closed the first rift. Every rift you close, areas in the wellspring isn't located excluded from the map. Press tab. So we must find the wellspring, right? Use dark sight to look at the second rift. I'm assuming the other players wellspring activate track using dark sight. I'm assuming the other players didn't take as much damage as I did. Is that where the wellspring's at? The only place highlighted on the map? Should I run wildly in that direction? Wish I had a different weapon, because the aim down sight has quite the spread on this thing. I should have went with a shotgun. What if it gave me two double-barreled shotgun if I did? On high alert for other players. Not that I even know what another player looks like. These are fairly large maps. Either that or characters just move very, very slow. Okay, I'm bleeding. Hold F, stop bleeding. Okay, so water is dangerous. I'm a stub toe away from death. Healing, so now it's actually healing. I see. I can only heal the first bar. Okay, I'm approaching the wellspring. Only place on the map. That must be it, right? If I look this way, I don't get anything like that. And I still have the first original pistols. So I'm assuming whoever's guarding the wellspring is going to have some super sniper scope, bolt action, 50 caliber thing. He's going to pick me off at 100 yards probably. We don't need a lamp. Might as well just light a cigarette. I'm strafing and keeping my eyes in the distance like I'm actually going to shoot somebody if I were to see him. I don't know how I would. I need one of those supply things that I was talking about. Pick up item, hold F. An axe. Well. There we go. Can I see a kill cam, please? Kill view. There we go. Kill view, please. That's all I get to see. Okay, well that's interesting. Press F to leave the kill view. Spectate. So guys, camping with, as you should. We're gonna spectate. How many other players are left? I wonder. F8 to spectate next player. Looks like he's got himself a new gun too. Sniper rifle. Hell of a zoom on that thing. Next player. Pistol. Next player. Iron sights, bolt action. You're being a lot more cautious than I was. This is where I died too, I think. Maybe? Next player. This guy's playing with his traps. And so what was that, 6 or 7? So there is a countdown in the top left, and under 2 minutes, assuming it's a second a tick. I wonder if he brought those in with him. He is rank 100, prestige 0. Wellspring almost depleted. Now what happens when the wellspring's depleted? Still not quite sure on the rules. I wonder if you heard that. So this guy went to sleep, I think. I wonder what the lungs thing is down there on the bottom left. Does only he have that? Yes, only he has that. This guy's being super cautious. It's a hell of a zoom. To me, that would be absolutely unplayable. Somebody's shooting. I want to see who's shooting. He's probably fighting with the zombies. Looks like people in this game mostly just camp. Next player. Here's the bridge in which I was shot on, I do believe. So I'm gonna watch this guy for a bit and see if he gets capped. That's where I believe I was shot from, right? Somewhere, not that building up to his, what was his right. He's being shot at now. And he doesn't know what from where. And his gun is only good from at a great distance. I think I saw a muzzle flash. It's right there. Yeah, what a horrible gun. That is way too hard of a zoom. Okay. This guy is still running around in the bushes. I hear gunshots. Let's see where the action's at. Looks like we may have stumbled into a gunfight. We certainly did. Did he pull out his med kit and like start using it as he ran through the fire? Or something weird happened right there. That's the guy who killed me. I lost my hunter. Well, thus far, not too impressed. Never been a big fan of the style of games where it's a last man standing and one death and you're out. Though I do have PUBG downloaded, I've never played. I do want to play that eventually. See what the hype's about. I've earned some XP for doing something. Close one rift. Event point 0. Monsters killed 7. XP. Where's my XP? So why would I buy a battle pass if I get no event points? Maybe I only get event points if I have a battle pass. I don't know. I was in the top 5. It's probably only 5 players. Was there a team? There was. I've unlocked the Nagant Precision. Let's check my roster. Did I really lose that hunter? Still have 5 hunters. That's what I just unlocked. If I die, I'm gonna lose it, right? Is that how it works? So it's equipped it. I guess I equipped it to this guy. Looks like he's got like nylon on his head or something. How do I go back to quick play? Cool music. Respec. Remove last health chunk. Remove trait. Ah, here's his traits. Stand on recovery, start sooner. Remain in scope view after firing a shot while using any weapon with a short scope. Sprint at full speed for a longer duration. Okay. I guess. Do you want to mark the content of the scene? No. Lobby. Let's play quick play again. Your hunters, damn scavenge for better weapons. Find rifts to activate the wellspring. Absorb its energy to save your soul. Let's give it another shot. Digging music. There seems to be something loading in the bottom corner. You guys can't see it because the camera's in the way. There we go. I'm floating. Match found. Searching for server. Asia. Asia. When I was watching those two guys fight, it seemed like the combat was very, very clunky. That might have to do with the weapons being clunky. I'm not sure. So it looks like at this time I start on the ground. Maybe I did last time, I should have noticed. Looks like the closest rift. Still can't move. This time I have a one pistol because I equipped it the precision. That's what happened. I assume I lose it if I die, or when I die. I assume I will lose it. This gun is in bad shape. Guess I got an aim down sight now. This shot sounds like it's coming from my right. That's scary. That was the most homosexual shit I've ever experienced. And I went to college. Can I fill up that bar? Oh, well, there goes that game. Okay. Well, let's see what it looked like at least. He was killing zombies. I was playing with the items. Oh, that was me you killed. He was right there. Well, I'm not going to spectate this one. I'm just going to go right back and do it again. Did I lose my gun, though? Let's find out. Can't say I'm liking this game too much thus far. not being met with very much success. And I need success for those dopamine hits in the brain. No interest in mission details. Equipped with a low-grade pistol. Do I have to re-equip? Where's my arsenal? I still have the gun. 3D view, sell all, buy. No, this is so I can buy it for hunt dollars. How many hunt dollars did I have before? 5,000? How am I losing hunt dollars? Let's buy it. Okay. How do I equip it? Roster? No. Weapon? Wait. Arsenal. Weapons, tools, consumables. I don't see the option to equip like I had seen it before. Oops. Double clicking buys. Note to self. Okay, well. It's interesting. Library. Store, huh? Legendary knife. Broken bottle. I hope it's not just if you spend money like that. I hope it's not like a one-use thing. And hopefully it's not so powerful. Go to hunters. What hunters do I have? So I do have some hunters. No, these are the ones I can buy, or do I own them? This hunter can be purchased. This requires a DLC. Exclusive to a quest line. Okay, quit showing me the hunters. Lock with the event points during the event Serpent Moon. Show me hunters I have owned. There we go. Let's say I got all the Asian ninja hunters. To buy it. And you have to use blood bonds for that one. So I guess you unlock it with blood bonds and use cash. This game smells very much like pay to win. Okay, what is this? It's not a loot box, is it? What is this? 3-hour contract. This contract to boost event points 50% for 1 hour. There is just way too many options. I wonder if there's any codes. Way too many options to buy stuff in this game. No wonder why it was so cheap. I'm just looking up codes right now. Here are my cats meowing. This is one of those AI generated pages full of advertisements. I'm gonna go smoke and rethink my life choices.
Ngủ hả? Quỷ điện thoại lúc nào cũng được hết. Điện nãy giờ mà không được luôn.
One thing I was thinking about while I was outside rethinking my life choices is this game is refundable to a point. I could get my couple dollars back if I really wanted to, but I have to quit playing it now. Alright, let's go into another match. Match number 3. See how this goes. I'd feel really good if I got a kill. If I killed somebody, that'd be cool. But I can tell you what I'm feeling so far. I'd rather play Call of Duty, to be honest. Although I like the ambiance, the atmosphere, and all that kind of stuff, the Old West kind of vibe. It's just combat feels really clunky. Seems like there's so many ways to get hurt just moving around before I even encounter another player. And then when another player does encounter me, I die before I even know this player's there. But, you know, I'm a complete noob, so, I mean, that's to be expected. But I know I'd much rather be playing Call of Duty. I did buy Red Dead Redemption 2. And I think if I wanted the Old West atmosphere, I'd just play that. It has an online mode. Maybe that would be a little better. I don't know. I'm going to give it one more quick match and see how this goes. I'm sure a lot of it has to do with the fact that I just don't know the environment. Maybe if I knew the environment better, I would know what's going to take all of my life away from me, so I can't even fight another player. Match number 1, I could have stubbed my toe and died, so it was one shot. Match number 2, I was poisoned almost to the point of death, and I was fumbling with a med kit, trying to figure out how to use that, when another player capped me. When I was in a very defensible position too, so if I would have saw him, I could have shot back. But I was too busy fiddling around with my, what do you call it, equipment wheel, trying to get my med kit out and use that. experience thus far has been completely negative, and I'm not liking the overly monetized quick play screen. But to be fair, Call of Duty is the same way. I can just ignore it better for some reason on Call of Duty. With this, I can't really ignore. And that might have to do with I'm kind of exploring the menus a little bit. I bet you if I explored hardcore on Call of Duty, I would see a lot more stuff that I could buy. So in a sense, I'm purposely noticing it now. And I lost my pistol, so I'm back to these clunky ass double pistols, which I don't like because I can't aim down sight. We're gonna wait for the other players who will eventually kill me, I'm sure. Okay, let's just go towards the shining light. See, thank God those aren't players. Reload immediately. I assume that thing moving up there is just a zombie. It is. You see how well these things shoot? I like the town. I like the atmosphere a lot. Those things poison and cause lots and lots and lots of damage. Now it looks like I have to go through it. And there's 2 of them, which is utterly fantastic. That is another player, and I'm out of bullets, of course. Still reloading. I'm turning around. Turn around again. Use some of my Call of Duty acquired skills called jukes. I killed me another player. Okay, I want your weapon. Alright, and I got an achievement. Debut. Now, I won't ask for a refund. Because I was going to. Maybe, but now I won't. Because that felt good. Feels good to kill somebody. In game, not in real life. Use F to investigate the rift. I got 10 points. Was it event points? You have closed the first rift, so every rift closed areas. Okay. So I know they're not there. The wellspring is not here. Let's play like I feel like this game should be played. And that's cautiously. Let's use my thingy-mabobber to see stuff that my normal eyesight can't see, and let's head in that direction. I can open something? What am I opening? A porta potty? Cannot pick up this compact ammo. Crouch? Can crouch. Last time I went through water, the water is very dangerous. This is the kind of game that makes me want to have good headphones. Okay, well, it's okay, it's okay. I felt like that was a little better. Kill view. So he was inside with me. Q to toggle camera, yeah, so he was right there next to me, I just didn't see him. Or he shot me from behind. Okay, well, not so bad, not so bad, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Not so turned off now. The loading screens are kind of annoying. That's for sure. Antidote shot. Haha, for when I get poisoned. Hunter lost. You failed to save your soul. I lost Luke Macintosh. He was a free hunter, I assume. I've unlocked the Nagant silencer. Okay, so let's go to the arsenal. Let's equip that. So I unlocked it so I can buy it. I see. I already bought 4 of those, and I have one of those. How do I equip them then? Large slot. Why can't I take this hunter? I can't lose hunters right now, so why can't I just take it? Let's take Brenda. 50 things to unlock slots. Don't want to dismiss or retire. Back to lobby. So that didn't change my hunter. This is my hunter. She only counts in bounty hunt, I guess. Daily deal. Stuff to buy, stuff to buy, stuff to buy, stuff to buy. I want to use the gun. But how? No, it's not library. I have 4 of them. Progress. Okay. Roster, we already been here. Equipment. Here we go. Replace. Replace what? I just put it in her hand. Which I can't use her in quick match. But I want to do quick match again. Why did I start with a different gun, a different shooter that last other time? It's a trial. Way to earn. You see these a lot in these multiplayer games. Ways to play single player and earn stars for completing with finesse. Skill-based matchmaking is disabled by default in quick play. It's unfortunate for me. Let's just play, I guess. It's a dark tribute. And give XP as offerings. It's kind of dark. For faster, more aggressive game mode lasting just 15, pick a free hunter and find weapons during play. Up to 12 hunters compete to harness Wellspring energy. When your time is up, only the current Wellspring holder will survive. I'm just going to finish it for them by guessing. More loading screens. Well, I totally zoned out during that loading screen. That's how long they are. Waiting for other players. Isn't that life? Just waiting for other people. So as I wait, it looks like I can see the dark rifts, and that one's really close. The Wellspring rifts, whatever they're called. I like the music. A little bit. My glasses are a little dirty. This monitor's really close too. Back that off a little bit. When you're close to the first rift, it glows enemy hunters. When a rift glows red, enemy hunter is nearby. It's good to know. For every rift close, I receive one random trait. I'm fucking scared of that. Shit, I'm poisoned. This side I wasn't poisoned long. What an awesome set of guns I have here. At least that worked. One-hitter quitter. Where's the rift? It's right near the poison monster. Give me that. Whatever it is, it's better than what I have. Where is it? Here. You have close first rift over risk. Tab open up, see where. So we want to go this way. While keeping an eye out for other people. It's like what I've seen about PUBG where you gotta like loot stuff. Does F take compact ammo? Cool, I think. I feel like I'm gonna get a shot right here. I'm going sideways along the map. I need to be going this way. Going through water last time was not something that benefited me very well. Sound like it was coming to my left. One of these days I'm gonna invest in some headphones. Yeah, I don't want any of that. I said I didn't want any of that, dude. I'm starting to dig this game a little bit more. Got an achievement, I got a kill. Everything's on the up and up. There's an opportunity for me to display my elite crouching skills. Looks like it's inside there. There it is. You have to close the second rift, proceed to the third. So it looks like the map is closing down on my location. I've closed 2 rifts. What more can a man want in life? What is this? Marksman, huh? Yes, indeed. Well, look at that. Which way am I facing? I want to be facing the other way. Open this. This is the rifle I saw the guy using earlier when I was spectating. I don't like the zoom. That's why I don't play snipers in Call of Duty. Which way am I facing? Outwards. The rift is right there. The wellspring. Let's go for a walk. Displaying elite crouching skills. I don't know what that crack was, but it sounded really close to me. Let's go to this one. Where's that on the map? Fort Bolden. It's gonna play like I saw the other players play. Not that that guy lived. Something very dangerous in a first-person shooter, and that's remove my hand from the mouse. I shouldn't be doing this, but I just want to. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here. I think it might be up in there. Wellspring activated. Track using dark sight. There it is. So this is where we want to go, is there. Check my map. Precision Island. Let's play in the bushes. I think stealth kills would actually be a little bit more appropriate at this point. I mean, I have to get in there within a certain amount of time, right? It's the wrong way. God, last time I went through the water, it did not end well. What is that movement right there? What was that? I mean, there's ducks in the water. I mean, they're not dying. Thanks. You're making all that noise, ducks. In the right area, right? That's the wellspring. Now, what do I need to do with the wellspring again? Just sit on it? I have a feeling I'm gonna get shot from behind from some guy that's creeping the same angle I was creeping on. Well, I'm now ahead of, because I'm being rather bold. Let's go check out these little buildings right here to the right. Let's make a whole shitload of noise. Dogs are barking. Tin cans are clanging. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Let's just go towards it. Plus some weapons on the ground. I'm gonna ignore those. Is that a trap? Broken glass? Somebody coming up on me. Killed by a saber. I don't want to say scimitar. Okay, well, that was entertaining. I'm actually interested enough to do another one. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think it'll be a little bit more fun. Maybe another game modes? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just not a big fan of the last man standing thing. I'm also not a fan of permanence. I don't want to be permanently losing heroes. Even though I know I can't lose heroes because I'm such a low rank. As I sit here and rank up. I assume I'm ranking up. I don't know if experience is ranking up. Let's try the bounty hunt. Let's take her as is. I got one challenge. Deal damage to enemy hunters. 150 out of 400. Collect clues. That's only be done bounties. Kill emulators with choke bombs. I don't know what an emulator is. Kill enemy hunters with concerta bomb. I'm lucky to kill enemy hunters at all, let alone with a specific weapon. Let's do it again. What's this MMR? Your MMR score will be unlocked when you leave training mode at rank 11. What rank am I now? Your hunters will not. I guess I'm rank 2. I shouldn't be ranking up just by experience points. I don't. It's just scary because I don't want to. Quick play. There's nothing to lose as far as I know. Only stuff to gain, because it made it sound like you go to quick play to get new hunters, and you go to bounty hunt, which is the main form of the game, and that's where you lose your hunters. That's what it sounded like to me. The guy running at me with the saber, though, is hilarious. That's definitely something that I want to do at some point. It makes sense inside a building like that, because I had very little time to react. I'm not even sure my clunky ass gun would even fired in the amount of time he was in my face and hit me with the sword. And since I'm used to Call of Duty, I would have aimed down sight too. I would not have shot from the hip. Excuse me while I pick my nose. This is the part of the game where you meditate, clear your mind, think about life, and wait for other people. Okay, this is it. Hold E, dark sight, to find clues. That's a clue. That's a clue. That clue looks closer. Let's go that way. Map. Okay. Big area. Got some traits. Bleeding will not escalate from light to medium. Drastically reduce time needed to recover from poisoning. Reduce damage taken from blunt mode. Okay, I have stuff that does things. Let's go. Stick with silencer for now. Remember this gun from training mode. It's quiet. Quiet is good. Running through the cornfields. Some sort of black smoke. Already hearing gunshots. Good. I thought I would have to find a way, because you cannot jump over high objects. Notice, can I jump over that? Yes. It's going to be right inside there. First clue. See, so that completely marks off that area. Use dark sight to locate the second assassin clue. Okay, which way is that on the map? Back to Moses Poultry. Poultry? Yeah, it is. Say poultry. It's alright, I'm silenced. I don't feel so bad about shooting zombies now. Click, click, click. Because this game does not auto-reload. He's coming at me quick. Let's reload. What is this? Refill ammunition. Okay. Clue there. Is that closer or is that closer? I'm gonna stick to the perimeter. It does appear like the other clue is closer. But in a first-person shooter game, the perimeter is always the safest. Not always, but majority of the time. Reload, reload. Always reload. Health already full, so you got health back on. Scan, scan, so there. Keep an eye out for enemy players. Hearing the pop of a rifle. Noisy ass horse. Let's go left. I took a ridiculous amount of shots. Where'd it go? Here? Seem to be in some sort of barn. And clue is outside the barn. What is this? Open the door. I guess I gotta hold it. Shit's on fire up there. Where is that clue? Reload. I'm completely out of bullets too. Or my gun is. You have found the second sax investigate third clue to reveal its lair. So I have to, or each individual player has to do 3 clues. This is film sketch. I'm going that way. What's this marker thing on the map here? What does that mean? What does that mean? Supply point. I see. Scary water, scary water, scary water, scary zombie. Is this the supply point? Is this what a supply point looks like? I see a box. What's this? Do I have pledges marks to vow a pledge? Cannot pick up the special ammo. Axe. Lantern. Lantern. This one's probably gonna be really far away, huh? I just want to stay on the perimeter. The whole frickin' forest is on fire up here. Stanley Coal Company. What is this? Why does it look so weird? Retrieving souls. What the hell did that do? It's a trap. Wish I could pocket it. The silencer gun is very weak, but it's good for zombies. I don't think it would be good for players. And the reason why I say it's good for zombies is because other players can't hear it. Ah. Doing a lot of menu fumbling here. Very close to this clue. I hear a low rumble of something that could be scary. Okay, that reloads 3 at a time. That's good. Being poisoned, through my experience, is not good. Okay, I have caught its attention, and it is angry. I'm poisoned again. I have 2 shots. This weapon. I feel like I need to find a source of stuff that kills things. I'm not happy with my situation right now. I have 3 shots in one gun and 2 shots with another. You have found the El Sasco open the map to see where it is located. It's there. Okay. Very, very neat. Those guys were very hard to kill. I don't want anything to do with any of it. Give me that axe. I need to find some ammo. This is not the way I want to go. But I also don't want to go back the other direction. There's got to be ammo here somewhere, right? Or do I absolutely need to be making my way? Can I jump? Nope. To the direction. He saw me. Let's put myself in a small confined area, because I'm very, very smart. And let's run through the flaming area without getting caught on fire. Weeping fire. Weeping ash and bone. Supply point. We're gonna go there. Got a little lung icon. If the same supply points are marked for every player, I feel like if you wanted to snipe people, you would guard that supply point. So this is the supply point. It's just an axe again. Refill ammunition. That's what I want. Somebody's shooting. Shooting over and over and over again. And they could be shooting at me for all I know. Let's use my goddamn knife. Oh, this guy's got a torch. Nope. No, sir. Keep that torch to yourself. Please give me more ammo. Just not feeling confident. And then again, I'm going to spend time. That's how I imagine. I'm just probably used. There we go, more ammo. That's how I imagine Public Duty would go. I played it, I spend a lot of time looting. Just to die. I do want to play that game now. I am having fun. I am having fun. My attitude towards this game is changing. Okay, that's red water. Last time I went through red water, I don't know if it's just red because it's reflecting the autumn leaves, or it's red because there's nasty blood-sucking tentacles they're gonna come out of it and destroy almost all of my health. Okay, that poison wasn't so bad. However, the fire is always bad. Oh my god, thank god I shot that thing before it caught me on fire. Reload your gun. My girlfriend is asking about milk tea, and she's absolutely right. Yes, after this match, we're not going to make City of Gangsters today. I knew 3 games in one day, which is going to be a little extreme. Ooh, that is a player. Did you guys see him? I saw him. Ash Creek Lumber. I saw him. There he is again. He doesn't see me. This is a one shot. I think if I'm going to be sniping somebody from a distance, I might want to use my silencer. Thank God there's no nasty player leg grabbing leeches in that water. There he is. See him? Oops, what's this wrench? Whoa. Open that door again. It's not like Call of Duty. Holding shift doesn't get rid of the waiver. Such a bad idea. Just feel it and sense this is a bad idea. I have a feeling he was getting shot at earlier, and whoever was shooting at him is now going to start shooting at me. Okay, apparently I cannot get those health bars back. That was 2 bars in one shot. It's attempting to light my area on fire. Oh, I had the shot lined up. Wonder why they don't show actually from this perspective. That was fun. I like that. Spectate for a minute. See what's going on. Are these two playing together? They are. How are they doing that? Appear to be the only 2 players in the game. And somehow they are working together. That's something I don't like, because I don't like to have to know and communicate to other people. guess they know they have all the time in the world since they're the only two people playing and they're on the same team. How are they on the same team? One is rank 100, one is rank 3. Did I have a teammate and I didn't know? It's possible, right? Because that happens in PUBG. You get teammates. The guy's just standing there, though. The monster is like the monster from Lost. I'm getting kind of bored watching these guys. Well, my overall impressions of the game thus far is it started off pretty slow. The training mission was difficult because I didn't really know what I was doing. The combat feels a little clunky, but I think that has a lot to do with the weapon style. I don't understand how these guys became teams, and so that's very interesting. I'm wondering if I spawned with the team mode. The quick match, which is, I guess, a place where you gain your hunters, and you take them into this, which is the main mode, and the main mode is called Bounty, where you look for clues and find the final assassin, is what they call it, the monster you're supposed to kill. When I played the Bounty here, I was killed by another player. It felt a lot like it was a lot of fun, but these players are working together, and I kind of want to know how you can work together. The cons of this game feels overly monetized. It almost feels like Call of Duty style in its monetization, equal if not more too. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I was gonna uninstall the game and ask for a refund at one point, but then I killed the player, and then I started feeling good, and an achievement popped. I will definitely be playing this game again, just not tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed my first impression video. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys stay that way.